Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Holly. Well, when I ask a question in a video and I ask for people to respond, you guys blow me away. Oh my goodness, on April 15th, I asked for those of you that watched the video to comment if you wanted me to walk you through how I print my pictures from home. And I could not believe when I woke up in the morning how many responses that I got that you all would like to see how I print from home. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to drop you down onto my desk. We're going to unbox my Epson PM, which stands for PictureMate 400. It's an at-home printer. It's portable, in fact, so you can take it with you on the road. You can take it to your scrapbooking events. You don't have to have it at home. I print 5x7s. I print specialty size pictures in 3x4s. And then, of course, I print usually all the time, 4x6s. So I am going to walk you through that process. We're going to unbox this. It's so easy to set up, you guys, and you are going to get started printing from home. So let's get started. Let's unbox this together. Now, granted, this has been a long time since I repackaged it up, so there's not everything in here. There might be a few things missing, but for the most part, this is what it's going to look like when you open up your box. You're going to get a start here to unpack. We'll look at that in just a minute. You are going to have this box, which has all of your electronical hookups, all of your cords. So you're going to take those out of the plastic. I'm pretty sure they were in plastic. Take them out of the plastic. We're going to put those together. I do store and save all of my packaging for my electronics. Don't ask me why, but I do. And then here is the machine. Let me just get the box out of the way. And you get some nice styrofoam padding. Let's turn it around this way. Just like this. And this is what it looks like. And you're going to open this up. We are going to plug in this piece to this piece, and you can see that there is definitely a right or a wrong way. Actually, I don't think it matters. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug this part into the machine. There is a USB spot back here to plug in, like if you have a flash drive. And then over here on this side is the DC 24V. Sorry, I don't have my cheaters on. And then this looks like another port. It looks smaller than, well, a USB-C is what I'm guessing that is. And I'm sure it's outlined in the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and come over here and plug this in. I do have a power strip on my desk. I don't normally keep this on my desk. I keep it on another desk. And then we're going to go ahead and lift this up. So here, let me just, well, it turned on. Let me just tell you this. One thing I love so much about this is that this collapses. And when you open this up, this little guy falls down, and it is the paper catcher. And then right here is your screen to set everything up, if you can see that. In fact, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me bring my camera down a little bit closer. So sorry. I am using a canvas light. Canvas. And as you can hear, it's like toggling because it's going through the whole setup. But there is a section on here for you to set up Wi-Fi. It is, in order to have it use Bluetooth on your phone, you do need to set up the Wi-Fi. I believe it's already set up on mine, and that's why it's showing that it's already activated. And there's all these other different options in here, but I really, truly just want to walk you through how to actually get a picture printed from your phone onto your Epson PM 400. And then I also want to share with you on Amazon. So not only did I get this on Amazon, but I also get the refill inks on Amazon. This is what it looks like. And then you can get a pack of 100 4x6s in the Epson, and it is the glossy. So I wanted to show you this because this was the refill pack that my husband got me, but I can't find it on Amazon right now. If it becomes available again, I will make sure that it's in my Amazon shopping site. But it gives you a refill and 100 4x6 in the glossy paper. And this is what it looks like, but I could not find it. So I think it is unavailable right now. But you can get 100 of the 4x6 glossy. And you can also get, this is the 5x7 ultra premium photo glossy paper that I get. And all of this is linked in my Amazon shop so that you can quickly and easily grab it. And yes, I do get a few pennies thrown back at me for making the suggestion, but I can tell you one thing, I'm not getting rich on it. But I figured, you know what, if I'm going to suggest something to my community, I don't mind getting a little bit of compensation. So I'm making that upfront and clear. Yes, I am an affiliate now with Amazon, and that's kind of exciting. So here, let's get the little start here. Everything that I just walked you through literally is in this Start Here booklet, and it's pretty easy and very self-explanatory. From turning it on, we already did that, to opening up the core, which we did, and then installing the ink cartridge. That's really easy. And then over here, it shows you how to load your paper, and let's do that right now. So you do get like a couple of test papers in your pack. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. You're going to just slide a couple of the sheets out. You want to make sure that where you see the Epson, that is not the side that you have going up. You want the glossy side facing up, just like this. You're going to load it into this section. And do you see how there is a toggle that will show you 5x7, 4x6, and even 3.5 by 5, so 3.5 by 5. We're going 4x6, and you're going to push that in. And then right here, you're just going to confirm that it's 4x6 premium glossy, and then confirm. And now you are ready to go ahead and print. So now what I'm going to do is walk you through the app that I use to print the various sizes that I use for my layouts. Now I'm showing you using my iPhone 16 Plus or Pro. Sorry, I'm not really good about knowing all my technology, but I'm pretty sure it's the 16 Plus or the 16 Pro, whatever the higher end was that has the better camera. I've set up albums in my phone, which I would highly recommend for you to put the pictures that you want to print, put them into albums. It makes it so much easier. And for those of you that have been following me along over the last several months, I have been documenting Anna's entire 4 years at K College. And so this is the album that I created, and it's got all the pictures that I've been printing in them. I just recently documented this. In fact, this is the video that set off everybody wanting to know how to print their pictures. So I have an album. It's Anna's freshman year. And then there is an app that I want to recommend that you get, and it is called Project Life. It is a Becky Higgins app in the App Store, and this is where I go and I create all of my 4x6 prints that are specialty sized. Whoops, we are going to do that again. So now I want to walk you through the process from start to finish, where I print my pictures from and where I find them on my phone. So on my photos, I have albums set up, and I would highly encourage you to have albums set up on your phone. And this is the one that I've been using most recently over the last several months. I'm sure you've all been watching me. For those of you that are watching the videos that I've been posting, I am documenting Anna's freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year at K College. And most recently, I just documented her going away party her junior year when she went to England to study abroad. And these are the pictures. In fact, this is the video that sparked all the interest in knowing how I do my photo printing. So it was perfect. So create an album in your photos, get those all organized. And then there is an app that I would highly encourage you to get, which is called Project Life. And this is where I create all of my customized 4x6 prints. So you're gonna come down here to where it says layouts and look at all of the options that you get. So here's where I do the vertical 3x4s on each side, the horizontal 3x4s, and then these are like 2x3s, which I never do, so I never choose 5 or 6. But here's the 4x4s, and I use this section a ton, and it's okay that I'm wasting a 2x4 section. I don't care about that. All I care about is that nice, perfectly square 4x4. And as you can see, there are 4 different quadrants that you can pick from, 7 through 10. I truly just use either 7 or 8. And then these are all 2x2s, which are great little tiny prints if you want. And then again, these are a 2x4, a 4x4. I don't really use anything down here. I pretty much stick to 3, 4, 7, and 8. So let me walk you through how to do these. So you pick the configuration that you want, and you're gonna click where this little person is, and then it's gonna pop up like the most recent album that you were using. And I was in Anna's freshman year. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll and find the pictures that I want to print. And I actually want to print the pictures that she was with her girlfriends on our boat during their, like, I think it was Memorial Day. So now I've got the 2 photos that I want. The great thing is you can actually go into these cells and you can enlarge them, but they do a great job kind of squeezing everything in. I know there's a term for it and I'm not using it correctly, but see how you can do this? You can either zoom in or zoom out. Zoom in, right? Zoom in. It would be getting closer. So now that I know that this is the photo that I want, I am now going to export it to my photos. And I'm going to save the image right there. And now I've saved the image that I want. And now you can press this arrow right here. And you can go to your print option. You can select the printer that you want to print the photo on. And I have it already here in the Epson PM400 series. I'm going to select that. And then it's going to send it right to the printer once I hit the print. Okay, there we go. Look at how beautiful that turned out. And then I'll just cut it right here at the 3-inch mark, and I've got 2 pictures now on here. And then I also wanted to just show you some differences in colors. I have a portable Sony camera that we just got, and I really love it. And I love the colors from these pictures. Very different than using my camera on my phone. They're just not as crisp and as clear as I would like. The pixels are not as sharp, but I am absolutely happy with this. So I will make sure I find that and also add that to my Amazon shopping cart area. And then these were also taken with that camera and blown up into 5x7. And they are just so beautiful of our time when we were in London seeing Anna. So I just wanted to show those as well. And then lastly, I do print my journaling through Canva onto printer paper. And I took these and I shrunk them down inside that app, into the Becky Higgins app, and was able to get 2 different 3x4s out of a 4x6. So that's just another option for you as well. Anyway, if you have any specific questions about printing your pictures, drop them in the comments below. Again, my Amazon affiliate link is there for all of the products that I use. I get them on Amazon. I'm so happy with them, and I know that you will too. Thank you again for stopping by and taking the time to watch.